Welcome to the exam one folder. Just kind of want to point out the different things that are in here and kind of what the idea is. So there's basically two things, the review and the helpful information. So we're actually going to start with the helpful information down here. This helpful information, if you open it up, this is the last few pages of the test. The test will have concentration units, solubility rules, dilution equation, kinetics equations, gas constant, and a periodic table. So when you come to the test on the 9th, you get your paper test, the last sources, 3 pages will be this right here. So this is information that 1, you do not need to memorize, but 2, you do need to know how to be able to use. So, my kind of general expectation is I'm not going to expect you to memorize, we live in the age of the internet, right? You could always look something up, but you need to know what you need to look up and how to use that information once you do look it up. So that's the idea. This information is available for you, but I will not tell you when you need to use it. Just that is the idea. Do you know when you need to use it, when you need to look it up? So it's all available here. So I would encourage while you're studying that you use this document, right? Because this is the information that you will have access to when you're taking the test. So when you're working practice problems and you're studying, having that information is comparable, right? You're simulating the testing environment. Along those lines, the exam one review provides practice problems for you to do. The idea is that this covers all of the content. I went through and just kind of what all have we talked about in all of this stuff. So it's pretty long. There's 7 pages here, but you'll note that back a couple pages are those same helpful information. So you can see these useful information. So this is kind of the format that you're going to see when you go to actually take the test. These pages, all this information will be back here. And so the idea is this covers everything. Now, this is not a one-to-one mapping. It's not that the test will be, 17 problems, and it'll be these 17 things. This is just covering all these ideas. There will be things on the test that are maybe not on here, and there may be things that are on here that are not on the test. This is meant to just kind of cover all the ideas, gives you a sense for the types of problems and the scope of problems that you are looking and that I'm going to expect you to be able to do. So that's the general idea. Once you complete this review and you turn it in, you can upload it right here. Beneath here will pop up answers. So it'll be little typed up answers. You can look at, it's basically going to be the same format as this document, just with answers in it. So I encourage you to do this, turn in. If you turn in a blank one, you can see the results. You won't get any bonus points for it. That's fine. And however much you do get done, you can get relatively to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bonus points based on how much you accomplish. So all of this information is here. The test will be done in person on February 9th. Do not forget to bring a calculator. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to meet to talk about any of this stuff. If you have questions about how to do this review or anything about how with the review or what the test is going to look like, happy to talk about that. Also happy to talk about any content that's covered in the review or anything overall. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you around.